Stop scrolling. Imagine this. You are studying in one of the most beautiful countries in the world. No tuition fees, living expenses is covered, and access to one of the most innovative education system globally. Yes, I'm talking about Sweden. If you've ever dreamed of studying abroad without going broke, then you need to watch this video until the very end, because today I'll be breaking down the top scholarships for international students in Sweden for 2025 or for 2026 academic year. And trust me, some of these scholarships don't just cover tuition. They also give you a monthly allowance. And here is the best part. I'll also share with you insider tips on how to increase your chances of winning this scholarship. So stick with me to the end of this video. Grab a pen or a notebook and let's get started. Now, before we dive into the scholarship, how about we talk about why Sweden is now people's best destinations for to travel to study. For one thing, Sweden is home for one of the best top ranked universities. We have the Lund University, Uppsala University, KTH universities. This country is famous for their innovation. Talk about IKEA, talk about Spotify, talk about Volvo. If you want a career in tech or sustainability, then you need to look into this country. And most importantly, Sweden welcomes international students. It's friendly to international students. Classes are taught in English, and your employees, they value your international talent. So when it comes to scholarship here, they don't just fund your studies. They can also set you up for global career. So if you are serious about studying abroad in 2025, Sweden should be at the top of your list. So without wasting much time, let's get into the juicy part of this video. What are the top scholarship available for international students in Sweden for 2026 academic year? I'll go step by step how to you can start your application, how competitive the scholarship is, and then we'll move from there. So the biggest scholarship in Sweden is the Swedish Institute Scholarship for Global Professional, the SISGP. This is like the flagship scholarship for international students in Sweden, right? Now, this scholarship is funded by the Swedish government through the Swedish Institute. It covers your full tuition, it covers your monthly expenses, right? And also it covers your flight ticket from your home country down to Sweden, right? It also covers your insurance and like travel allowance. Now, I think the monthly money as of today is 12,000 Swedish crowns. So every month until your study ends, you're going to be receiving 12,000 Swedish crowns. Now, over 350 scholarship are awarded every year. So 350 people can get the opportunity to get this scholarship, and it's open to international students from Africa, Asia, Eastern Europe, and Latin America, right? So those are the people that qualify for this scholarship, not EU people, okay? So for you to be able to apply, you have to have a strong leadership and work experience. That's one thing about. So for those of you that always keep asking me, I have experience in this. When you are making application to Swedish University, most times they don't even look at your experience. It's now this scholarship that really focuses on your experience. So they focus on your experience, your work experience, your leadership experience, your volunteer experience, things that you've done to help your community and that fits into your course. You understand? So most people who get this scholarship, they are either committed to doing something in their home country or maybe external places. Do you understand? So for you to apply, you have to have all of these. You have to tick all of these boxes before you can start your application. So for you to stand out in this scholarship, you have to connect your your past experience to your chosen course and how you plan to create or how you plan to impact what you are going to get in your home country. Don't just say you want to study abroad. No, you need to show them why Sweden needs you, what you are going to get from coming here to study. So this is the most prestigious scholarship in Sweden, but it's also extremely competitive. Like the competition is high. Sometimes in a year they can get like 5,000 applications, and at the end of the day they choose like maybe 350 or 400 people. Do you understand? So for my insider tip, they are not just looking for academic excellence. No, they want to see leaders. They want leaders who will contribute back in their home country. So when you're applying, you need to highlight these skills. You need to highlight your leadership skills. You need to talk about community projects if you have anyone. Talk about your community projects, and then, if possible, talk about your career goals. Okay, so SI scholarship is the biggest scholarship in Sweden. Now, not everybody is going to qualify for SI scholarship. So what is your next bet? Your next bet is the university specific scholarship, right? Many universities in Sweden, they offer their own scholarship. But unlike the SSIGP, the university scholarship covers just your tuition. So your living expenses is not included, just only your tuition. And to be honest with you, if you get your tuition covered, I think you can make do with taking care of your living expenses. So for example, we have schools like Lund University. They can give you 25% scholarship, they can give you 50% scholarship, they can give you 75% scholarship, they can give you 100% scholarship. This scholarship is usually merit based and very competitive. These are like the top schools in Sweden. You see Lund, you see Uppsala, you see KTH, you see Chalmers, you see Stockholm. These are like the top schools in Sweden, right? Uppsala too. Uppsala gives you either 25%, 50%, 75%, 100% scholarship. Same with all the schools in Sweden. Like I told you, this scholarship covers only tuition. It doesn't cover living expenses, right? Now, for you to qualify for a university specific scholarship, you must make them your first choice while applying to the Swedish university admission, right? So you make them your first choice when you are making application. If you don't make them your first choice, no bother to apply for their scholarship because they will not pick you, right? So I've seen students apply for both the Swedish Institute Scholarship and the University Scholarship. Guess what? They actually win both. But one thing is winning both. Another thing is you're only allowed to keep one because they need to give other people opportunity, right? So apply widely. Don't limit your chances. Maximize your opportunity, maximize your chances, and don't just stick to just one. Spread your wings, spread your legs, do you understand? And see if you can apply to all the scholarship. Now, the third scholarship I want to talk about is the Visby Programme Scholarship, because this scholarship is not talked about. Not everyone knows about it. Everyone is not talking about it. This scholarship is for students from the eastern part of the country, like Russia, right? Another thing is that this scholarship covers tuition and provides you monthly allowance. The goal of this scholarship is to strengthen cooperation between Sweden and the eastern countries, including Russia. So if you are not eligible, it's a good reminder. Scholarship often target specific region. So always check if your country is included. I don't think this scholarship is for people in Africa, no. So always check if Africans or your country can apply to each of these scholarship. But for SI scholarship and for university specific scholarship, I know that Africans can apply to it. So another scholarship, this one just came out recently, is the SI Leadership and Gender Equality Grant. It's sometimes called the Women in STEM Scholarship. This scholarship was introduced, I think, last year. Yeah, it was introduced last year. Yeah, or this year, one of the two, this year or last year. The scholarship is focused on women, So sorry, guys, if you're not a woman, this scholarship is not for you. So this scholarship is focused on women in sustainability, women that are in that have leadership potential, right? So if you find yourself among these, or you think you have the what they need, please do well to apply for this application. Ladies, this one is for you. Sweden strongly supports women in leadership and STEM fields. So if your profile matches this scholarship, please highlight that and make an application. So another scholarship I want to talk about is the Erasmus Plus in Sweden. Yes, Erasmus Plus isn't just for studying in Spain or France. No, you can also use it to study in Sweden under Erasmus. Now you need to check if your country is eligible to apply for Erasmus Plus, right? Mainly, this scholarship is for exchange students or people that are doing joint master's program. Yes. So it covers tuition, it gives you monthly stipend, and sometimes it covers your travel cost. Yes. One of the beauty of Erasmus is that you can study in two or more European countries during your degree. Like, which is during my set, I had people that came from different countries to join us. I think they will just join us for like one or two courses and then go to another country and do like that. It's really fun. So if you have the opportunity to apply for the Erasmus Plus scholarship, please by all means apply. If you love the idea of mixing cultures together, then this one should be for you. So yeah, there are other external funding opportunities. Like beside the big ones I already mentioned, there are also external scholarship that you should know, or you might just like be qualified to apply for it. We have the Joint Japan World Bank Grant Scholarship. This one is for students from developing countries. So you can just type it on Google. I'm going to leave the name in the below here. So you can just type it on Google and check if your country is qualified for it, right? We also have the Rotary Foundation Scholarship. The Rotary Foundation Scholarship is for students that are focused on peace and development. Another scholarship is the Swedish Turkish Scholarship Program if you are from Turkey. So you can check that. Another scholarship is the Local Foundations and Home Country Scholarship for people in Nigeria. TED Fund sometimes support those overseas studies. So Nigerians, you want to check out the scholarship and see if you can fit into any of them. The point is this: don't put all your eggs in one basket. Explore both the Swedish scholarship, explore both the international scholarship. And it's good you start now to like watch this video, Google about this and see the ones that you fit into, so that you can just like make an application when the time comes, right? Now, how do you increase your chances of getting any of this scholarship? You've already known the scholarship. What is the what how do you improve how do you get it? Because one thing is knowing the scholarship, another thing is actually winning them. Even if it's one you win, it's okay, right? The first thing I'll say is try to apply early. Don't apply when the deadline is closed. Most time this scholarship, their deadline is usually between January, February, March. So start on time, start preparing your documents, your statement of purpose, your motivational letter, start preparing all of those. If you're already planning to apply for this autumn semester that is coming, by now you should have researched the previous questions that was asked in the previous year, so that you can have an idea of how the questions come, and if possible do a rough sketch of your answer, so that when the new question comes you can just cross check with your own and see if you have anything to like do finishing touches on, right? Point number two is tailor your motivation letter. Don't recycle things, writing the same thing over and over again. No, don't recycle same essay for each of them. No, tailor it. Show why maybe this scholarship is a good fit for you. Tailor why. Don't just copy and paste. No, show us why this course in this university will benefit you and your country or other country that you're going to, right? Most importantly, don't forget your leadership skills, especially if you're applying for the SI scholarship. Your leadership skill is what will sell you well. Okay. So have you worked with NGOs? Have you worked with community service? Your leadership role, all of these count. Add them. Whether you have volunteered before, you started a small business that is linked, that is important to the course you apply, mention it. Do you understand? Again, don't forget you need good references, because most times the SI always contact your references. Do you understand? So make sure that you put references that when they call them or when they reach out to them, they can easily respond to emails or phone calls. Do you understand? And that they are going to say good things about you. You get. So once you finish writing your scholarship application, make sure to proofread and edit and polish. Don't just write anything sloppy. No, make sure to proofread. Remember, the scholarship is not about grades. No, most times about your leadership, right? They want people who will make a big difference back home in their country or globally. So you never can tell. It could be you. So guys, those are the top scholarship for international students for me in 2025. I've talked about the Swedish Institute Scholarship. I've talked about the University Specific Scholarship. I've talked about the Visby Program, the Erasmus Plus, and even external funding. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these scholarships are you planning to apply for? Please drop them in the comment section and let's start a conversation. Which of these scholarship do you plan to apply for? And hey, if you found this video helpful, of course, you know what to do. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friend or whoever is dreaming of studying here in Sweden. Also, I've got bonus videos coming up on how to write a winning motivation letter for Swedish scholarship. So make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't want to miss it. Thank you so much for watching. Until I come your way next time, remember your dream of studying in Sweden or abroad is closer than you think. Sometimes all it takes is just the right information and you're good to go. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Hey though.